Okay, so today we're going to be trying out the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. Sorry, Hollywood Flawless Filter. You know, I still find it quite confusing why a lot of people seem to think that Hollywood is glamorous, because it's not. Like, I've been to Hollywood and it was a dive. Like, it was not what I thought it was going to be. It definitely was not. So I've been wanting to try this for a while. I've heard loads of really good things about it. I am a huge fan of light, natural, but very glowy, radiance boosting products. I don't wear foundation anymore because I just can't be arsed. Like, I'm actually really happy with, you know, how my skin's looking these days. So as opposed to covering it up, I want to kind of accentuate it. And my favourite way to do that is with a liquid illuminator. So my favourite liquid illuminator is by L'Oreal. It's the Glow Cherie, which I've talked about so many times. Unfortunately, they're not selling it anymore in the stores, and they're not selling it on Amazon in the shade that I like. So the reason why I got this was to try it out because I believe it's quite a similar idea. It is a lot more expensive, but because it's something that I wear almost every day, I would be willing to buy it, if that makes sense, because I'm not buying foundation anymore. I'm not doing any, like, you know, extensive full face of makeup, so I don't really mind spending my money on a really good illuminator. So this costs £36 and it is available in 12 different shades. I don't believe that it has any real kind of coverage to it. I think it's more just kind of like a sheer glowy kind of veil, like a glowy moisturizer, but it is available in 12 shades, which is kind of amazing really when you think about it, because there are foundations out there that are not available in 12 shades. And you know what, I feel like I've always in the past taken the piss out of Charlotte Tilbury a bit because I'd be like, Charlotte Tilbury, and whenever I was talking about high-end brands and how I didn't really think you needed to spend a lot of money on like high-end brands, Charlotte Tilbury was always the example that I would come up with, which was really rude of me, honestly, because I've never tried any Charlotte Tilbury products before other than the magic cream, which I do have on today, because when I bought this from the Charlotte Tilbury website, you were allowed to get you could get 2 free samples, which I thought was a really good idea from a business perspective, because it allows people to, you know, try other products that are available and then probably end up buying them. I think that shows that a brand is confident in their products if they are pushing free samples, because they obviously, I would say, are quite confident that people are going to love them and then come back for more. Because the magic cream, I didn't want to like it, but I love it. So I'm probably going to be buying this at some point. Can you see it's just giving my face a little like subtle glow, which I'm into. And also it's meant to kind of blur your fine lines and smooth out your skin. And I just feel like, am I 21? I don't know. I could be. I'm not. I wish I was. I'm definitely not. So I would definitely recommend it. If you're going to be buying or trying any Charlotte Tilbury products, definitely buy from her website, because you can then pick 2 free samples. So I picked the magic cream, and I also picked the Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes. This is the mascara sample. Okay, so I have this in the shade Fair, which is the second to lightest shade. So the description just says, Charlotte Tilbury's Confidence Glow Filter makeup icon that gives you the most magical glow of your life. I am here for that. This glow booster can be worn alone, beneath, mixed, or on top of your foundation to blur, smooth, and illuminate the look of your skin. Well, I love the sound of all of that. And today we're going to be using it alone on my skin. Obviously on top of the moisturizer. So this sample cost me £13, 0.18 fluid ounce. I imagine with a liquid illuminator you don't really need to use a lot, so I'm hoping that this might last me for a little bit. The full size version is £36, so if you compare that to my L'Oreal Glow Cherie, which is £9, there is a significant price difference. Okay, so this is my little cute little sample. Okay, so we've got a little doe foot applicator. I'll do one side first and then we can kind of compare against the naked side. Oh, look at that. Oh no, I know I'm going to fall in love with this. And there's £36 of my hard-earned money gone. I know I'm a bit of a hypocrite here because I stand for like affordable products, and I always am going on about the fact that you do not need to spend a lot of money to get really good products. However, saying that, I can see why people enjoy luxury products, because it can make the experience of, like with, say, like more expensive skincare, the ingredients are probably no different to what you would get in cheaper skincare, but maybe you could feel like you're having more of an indulgent experience somehow. Like, I'm applying this now and I feel very fancy, and I really do feel like, oh, I've treated myself here. So I think there's more kind of psychological mind games going on, with luxury products. And also, just in my defense, because I'm not spending anywhere near this same amount of money that I was on makeup these days, maybe like the few products that I do indulge in, maybe they could be a bit more expensive if I think they're worth it. Okay, so that went on beautifully, and it feels very comfortable on the skin, quite moisturizing. Doesn't really feel heavy, but I can feel it. Okay, so this is the bare side without the flawless filter on. Okay, so there we go. And this is the side with the flawless filter. Flawless. What are we thinking, guys? Like, can you see it? Like, it's subtle, but it's dewy, it's glowy. Ooh, I do shave my sideburns because they get a bit long. I also have lots of hair on my face for some reason there that I don't quite know. I don't know what to do with. And I have a little chin hair, but I'm constantly fighting a battle with the chin hair. You can still see my pores. You can still see fine lines, but I wouldn't say that they're, horrifically accentuated. When I move my face from side to side like this, I think that's when you can really get a load of the glow. Like, you can really appreciate it. It's coming at you in full force, but it's very subtle, but it's very radiant and beautiful. Oh my gosh, I've fallen in love. Charlotte Tilbury, take my money and accept my apologies for always referring to your brand as probably not being worth it. That was very rude of me. I would probably describe this as being kind of like a tinted moisturiser, but also maybe a BB cream, because I think it has a hyaluronic acid in it. I'm not sure. I'm going to put something up there to show you what's in it and if there's any other benefits, and maybe a little bit of a description. I don't know. I'll put some stuff up there. Oh, do you know what? It goes on beautifully. Bit of a smell, but nothing in your face. You have to like go out of your way to, sniff your finger. And even then I can't really smell anything. So that's good. It feels beautiful. Like it goes on so easily, so smoothly. Oh, I really love this. Oh, and I love the fact that it's versatile. So as they say, you can mix it with a moisturiser, you can mix it with a foundation. You can even just, tap a little bit on top of your foundation. I personally would just be wearing it alone or on top of my moisturiser. And this is absolutely beautiful. And yeah, Charlotte Tilbury, just take my money. Take it, because like, this has made my skin look so healthy, so hydrated, and just so full of life and glowy. Oh, I did not want to like it, but I do. I'm going to buy the big bottle. I'm doing it. Okay, so on the box here, it does describe itself as a multi-use highlighter, which I would agree with, but I would have probably called it multi-use liquid illuminator, because I wouldn't say it's necessarily like a highlighter in the traditional sense of the word. It's an illuminator. But hey, Charlotte, you and your marketing team know best. But I think, liquid illuminator just sounds so much better. Okay, so on the box it does say, I'm getting to that age now where I have to move things further away from my eyes to be able to read them, as opposed to moving them close. I don't know if that means my eyesight is getting worse or not, but yeah, I used to be able to just look at things like this. Not anymore. No, I'm doing what my mum does. I'm moving objects away from my eyes to be able to read. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so it does claim to have lamella filler, which acts like a digitally enhanced filter for your skin. Lamella filter enriched with lamella. What's lamella filter when it's at home? Is that just some bullshit? Let's have a look. I'm intrigued. Okay, so Google says the lamella fillers can improve the chloride ion permeability resistance and reduce water absorption of EECM. I understood none of that. Okay. Okay, so I found something else because I wanted to like pinpoint my search a bit more because I was just getting lots of like sciencey stuff, honestly, and they were talking about scaffolding and concrete, which didn't really sound like something that would be in skincare. So anyway, I found something else. It says lamellar gel structures have a high affinity to the natural structure of ceramides found in the skin. This allows them to bind. I know some people are not at all interested in this. Are you? You came here for the glow. You're not interested in lamella filters, but I'm interested because I've never heard of that term before. And I always feel like these, makeup and skincare brands, particularly like for mascaras, they just throw a load of like sciencey words, like nano vibe. I can't think of any other words right now, but you know what I'm talking about. And we all look at it and go, oh, that sounds good. I want some of that. But do we actually know what it means? No. You know what? I have no idea what lamella. I have no idea. I just have no idea. Do you know what? I think I'm obsessed with lamella fillers now. I'm going to stop though because I'm not a scientist and I don't really understand any of what I was reading. So I am kind of happy, kind of like, ooh, sorry bank account. £36 is going to be leaving you fairly soon for me to buy the full size of this. But do you know what? It'll be a Christmas present to myself. Although I've already got a Christmas present for myself, which is I'm going to get a new tattoo. But this could be like another Christmas present to myself. Or, an early birthday present to myself. Or it could just be an Anwen, you are doing great. You know what? You're a great mum. You're trying really hard. Your boys are happy and healthy. Your cats are doing well. Honeys is doing well. You're cleaning the toilet a lot. And you're changing the cat litter all the time. So you deserve a treat. So I'm going to be keeping this on for the rest of the day. If I have like anything to update you on, I don't know what it could be. Maybe it would just be, oh my gosh, this is itchy, patchy. Like maybe something might happen. I don't think it will, but if it does, or if I've got anything else to update you on, I'll let you know. But just to conclude the video, I would say that this is definitely a 10 out of 10. Went on beautifully, so easy to apply, but it gives you really beautiful results. I love the glow, I love the dew, I love the feel. Like I can't actually even feel it on my skin at all now. The only thing that would make this better would be if it was cheaper and if it had SPF in. I would just love a bit of SPF, but it doesn't matter because I've got SPF in my moisturiser. So we have lamella fillers in this, whatever they are. So it's fine. So I am going to be trying out the Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes Mascara. I'll probably maybe do that tomorrow. So I'll get that video up ASAP. Oh, also, I really love the Magic Cream. Oh my gosh. But I don't know. If you've got the Magic Cream, do you need this? Because they're both actually very, very similar, I would say. In the Magic Cream, it's a moisturiser. It's meant to, blur your skin, smooth your skin, hide imperfections whilst giving you a glow at the same time. So I think they're actually very similar products. Probably the only difference is this one has a bit of coverage to it. So I don't know. I don't think I do need the Magic Cream now that I've got this, because then it could be too glowy. I don't know. Or do I need to buy another Christmas present for myself? And could that be the Magic Cream? I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go, but thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.